few days ago, I dropped a community post asking you guys to send me your best myths in buildaboatfortreasure, and today I picked 15 of the craziest ones to put to the test. Will any of these myths turn out to be game changers, or will they all get completely busted? Make sure to stick around until the end of the video to find out. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so our first myth says, if you hold down a save for about 2 seconds, it will get selected and you can move it anywhere you want. Okay, now this one seems quite interesting. So if we go to menu and then if we go to our saves, I believe, yes. Let's just use this plane that I have over here. If we hold it down for 2 seconds. Yo, wait, how did I not know this? It gets selected in the box. I think I have to click another or save. Wait, this is actually really useful. Yo, myth confirmed. This one's actually a really useful myth though. Right guys, our next myth says, if you type help on the private server, a mysterious figure will appear. Okay, so for this I have enabled night mode to make it a bit scarier. So the myth said just to type help like this. I don't really see nothing right now guys. I'm not sure if this myth is true or not. But yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. Okay guys, our third myth says, if you make a leather collision off, you can't click it. Okay, so if I go over here and I get a lever, if I can find it. Over here we have a lever. You can click it normally right now. Very cool. Now if we disable collision on this lever, so we just click collision off. It seems that this myth is busted. The lever is collision off and I can still click it. Although I think if you enable transparency on this, you can't click it. Never mind, I'm wrong, you can still click it. Yeah guys, this myth is definitely busted. Right guys, for our next myth it says, you can get inside isolation mode with enough cannons flinging you in. So for this myth, I have put somebody on green team and they have isolation mode enabled. So I need to join blue team so I can try and fling myself inside with cannons. Now this myth didn't really specify how much cannons to use, so let me just get like 10 cannons first. Okay, so now I've got quite a few cannons here, so let me just get a lever so I can bind them all. Theoretically, according to this myth, I should be able to get inside the isolation mode. Okay, now we try this once again. If this doesn't work, then this is going to be crazy. Alright guys, because the cannons just keep shooting me in the opposite direction, we're just going to say this myth is busted for now. If this myth is actually correct, then you guys can tell me in the comments down below. But for now, we're just going to say this myth is busted. Alright guys, our next myth says, you can make full scope blocks by turning glass 0% transparency and then making it a super similar color. So over here we have our gold block. Very cool indeed. And now guys, we have our glass block. So we need to turn this to 0% transparency. If we make it a super similar color to gold, we can just steal gold's color. Hold on. If I keep changing the colors, I should be able to get it around the same. You know guys, I'd say that's pretty much identical. Look, I'll show you with the trowel tool. This over here is the glass block, and then this over here is the gold block. Can you guys even tell the difference? Okay guys, the myth confirmed. You can definitely make full scope blocks. Alright guys, for our next myth, it says, blocks don't have to be touching each other to be glued together if angled and positioned correctly. Okay, so for this, let's just use wooden blocks. So we have one wood block over here. So if we just move this out a little bit, maybe if we add like a bit of rotation. Okay, as you can see, these blocks are not touching each other, so I'm going to move them up and then unanchor to see if this myth actually works. Hold on, I'm going to try one more time, just in case I did something incorrectly. Alright guys, if we zoom in very closely, you can see that these blocks are not connected. So let's move these blocks up and unanchor to see if this myth actually works now. Even when I angled them like this, it still didn't work. So for now, I'm going to say that this myth is busted. Alright guys, before we move on to the next myth, if you are enjoying the video so far, why not leave a like and subscribe? These videos can take me over 8 hours to edit and I really would appreciate it. You can also join my Discord server, the link to that will be in the description down below. But yes guys, without further ado, let's get back into the video. Alright guys, for our 7th myth on the list, it says, you can make the trail for jets invisible. Now he doesn't really specify on how to do that, but I think I might have some kind of idea. Okay, so over here we have a normal jet turbine. And I think if I come to the back over here and if I add glass blocks like this, as we can see, some of the jet turbine is invisible, but some of it isn't. I think if I make the glass part larger, then the jet turbine should be invisible. Our jet turbine trail is invisible. You know, if we fly straight, it's invisible. So you know what, guys? I'm gonna say this myth is confirmed. If you have more glass blocks, it will work. So yeah, guys, myth confirmed. Alright, guys, so our next myth is quite a long one. It says, if you place a magnet and activate it, put a plastic block on the magnet so the magnet grabs the plastic block and jump on it to make it spin. Then anchor it and place another plastic block away from it and scale it so it touches the anchored plastic block. And the force will be transferred to the scale plastic block, and when you touch it, you will be flinged. From the start, I already know that this myth is correct, but do I remember how to do it? That's the question. So I think we need to get a magnet, place a plastic block down, make the plastic block go crazy. Okay, I think that's enough spinning. And now if I get another plastic block and it says scale it inside. You know, guys, I say myth confirmed, it ain't really ragdolling me much though. Let me try this one more time. Okay, now unanchor this. You know what, guys, myth confirmed for this one. Yep, it ragdolls me. Oh, I think I might have made a trampoline instead. The only problem is I do not remember how to do the glitch properly. I haven't used this glitch in like over a year. But yes, guys, I know this myth is true, so yes, myth confirmed. Right, guys, for our next myth it says, you can change the direction of the pushing mechanic in the water. Now, he has not given me any instructions on how to do this, and I think I have no idea on how to do this either. So here's what I need you guys to do. If this myth is true, then comment down below on how to do this glitch. Because if this is true, then that'll be a very interesting glitch. But for now, we're just going to say that this myth is busted. Okay, guys, our next myth says, if you deactivate your private server and activate it, you will see a tall figure somewhere in the spawn. Okay, right, guys, now I've deactivated the private server. As you can see, the private server is now shutting down. And now let's see if we see a tall figure somewhere in spawn. Right, guys, I just loaded back into my private server and it's already nighttime for some reason. I did not enable that myself, so that is not a good look. But yeah, you know, let's just walk into our plot and it said the figure should be somewhere around spawn. So you know, hopefully this myth isn't true because I'm not trying to get jump scared right now. Yeah, you know what, never mind, I'm gone from the server. Alright, guys, for our next myth it says, myth, you can get 2 free golden harpoons by completing the computer quest inside the laundry level. First off, we actually need to see if there is a laundry level on the server. Let's have a look. I don't really think the stages want to be loading right now. So you know what, let's grab a purple jet. Let's grab a blue candy, because why not? Okay, let's get a pilot seat up on here. We should be able to fly. Why are none of these stages loading? Why does it take so long? I'm gonna have to use public servers for this, it's taking forever. I see the laundry stage. Is that the laundry stage, guys? Hold on. That's a different stage. Don't think these stages want to be loading right now. Okay, guys, let's go into public servers and test this out instead. I'll cut to when I actually find a server that has the laundry stage. Alright, guys, it's been about 10 minutes of looking now, and I still haven't even found a server that has the laundry stage. I can't lie, why is Omni Man just back there stealing that guy? Okay. But yeah, I think the hardest part of this myth is actually going to be finding the server that has the laundry stage. I'm going to keep looking for a bit more and I'll update you guys as I go along. After like 30 minutes of searching, over 30 different servers I had to look through, I have finally found a server with the laundry stage. I know, guys, it's so majestic, bro. So for this, a nice tip I'd recommend is eating a blue candy. Now we can fly. Where's the laundry stage? I need it. I see the laundry stage, I think. Okay, anyways, let's do this. Let's press the button. This button. I'm inside. His first phase is easy, but it gets harder as you get later into the game. He's awakening, guys. He became even more angry. Now, what is this lag? What is the lag? The lag. Guys, I think I won. Oh. Yes, guys, I win. After you complete this, you should be rewarded with 2 free golden harpoons, if you haven't claimed them already. I've already completed this in the past, that's why the game did not give me the rewards. But if you guys have not completed this already, I do recommend doing it. But yeah, guys, this myth is confirmed. But yeah, let's move on to the next myth. Right, guys, for the 12th myth on this list, it says, You can make tinted glass by making one side glass and the other side with 25% transparency. I think I kinda have an idea of what he's saying over here. So he said we need to make one side glass, and then if we get a random block, so let's just grab metal I guess. And he says make the block 25% transparency. So now if we move this up. Am I doing something incorrectly? Maybe I have to move this inside of the glass. That might work now. You know what guys, it kinda looks the same with or without the glass. So you know what, for this one, I'm just going to say this myth is busted. If I'm wrong about this, you guys can let me know in the comment section down below. Because I think I might be doing something wrong, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah guys, let's move on to the next myth. Right guys, for our next myth on the list, it says, if you click a tree branch, then you will open up a secret bunker. Now, I remember seeing a video on this a long time ago, but I think the developers removed it. But yeah, let's click some tree branches. I don't see no secret bunkers being opened. You know guys, I think I've clicked basically every tree branch here, and none of them are opening up a secret area. But yeah guys, this myth is busted. If you go under the UFO in the UFO stage, you will get inside the UFO and you can fly it. First off though, we're actually going to have to go hunting for this stage. And I do not want it to take 30 minutes like last time. But now, I guess I'm going to have to do that once again for the UFO stage. Alright, I need to quickly make my way to the UFO stage before it's gone. So let's get the starter pack ready guys. Yeah, we got our jet turbine and we have our pilot seat. This is the best starter pack anybody could ask for. Now, I'm not going to click the launch button because I still want access to my tools. Okay guys, I see the UFOs. They're right down there. It's not letting me inside the UFOs, bro. Hold on. Wait guys, where am I? Was I wrong about this myth? Oh, this isn't buildaboatfortreasure. What is this game, bro? I guess this myth is confirmed, guys. It looks like I was definitely wrong about this one. Alright guys, our final myth on the list says, if you say Nikola Tesla 3 times, a mad Nikola Tesla will spawn and chase you. Okay, this myth can't be true, guys, right? So you guys, this myth is 100% fake. What the hell, bro? Oh no, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what, guys? I thought this myth would be fake, but you know, I guess not. Alright, guys, but that's going to be the end of today's video. If you do want a part 2, just comment down below, and I might just create one for you guys. If you guys also do have any other video ideas as well, just comment them down below as well. And who knows, your idea might just be featured in my next video. But yes, that's basically all I have to say, and I will see you guys all in the next video.